Hey broskies, what's up? It's Reese here today, and today I'm going to be sharing some interesting things about me and kind of having you guys get to know me better because I feel like that would be fun. So, I already filmed this video before and had to delete it, and I also had filmed a vlog of like my friends and I making really cute Christmas cookies and had to delete that too, so hoping this one goes a little bit better. But anyways, we're just gonna get right into it. First question. I swear to God, there's a ghost in my house. I don't even freaking care. The camera is just turned off, or like my phone just turned off and then like flipped around and turned into photo. And also earlier my dog was like barking at nothing and he never barks. So really great. What hobby would you like to get into if time wasn't a problem? I have quite a few hobbies. My favorite is like baking. Probably say that for this one because I really don't have a lot of time, and like I haven't because of school and stuff, because school is dumb. But I used to bake like all the time and I want to like keep doing it. Next question. What's your favorite piece of clothing that you own? I chose this question because I'm really into fashion and stuff like that, but I also like have like a weird kind of sense of fashion where I take like normal trendy clothes and then I put like a twist on them. So like that's kind of something I like to do, which a lot of people think is really weird, but or like people think my style is really weird, which it kind of is, but like I like it and it's fun for me. I say I have a couple. I like a lot of skirts and dresses and stuff like that. But I got these new pair of pants that I wore for Thanksgiving that are like, you saw them in my other vlog, they're like striped and then they like flare out at the bottom. And they're really like long and they make me look really tall, but I really don't care. Even though I'm already like 5'6", 5'7", struggle with being tall, but like I still like to wear them because they're fun. Next question, what job would you be terrible at? The reason I chose this question is because a lot of my friends want to go into like the same field, which is usually like either the medical field or like the science, like kind of like those. But I really would suck at those because I just hate that. Like that sounds so boring to me. Not being rude, if that's like your interest, you go for it. But for me, I really want to go into like the art field, and I would really suck at like medical or like science. Next question, what would be the most amazing adventure to go on? I'd say there's like two types of adventures that I think would be really cool to go on. First is like going to a cabin or something with all of my friends and like in the winter and going like skiing and stuff like that when like snow and stuff. I have never gone skiing in my life, and both my parents were ski instructors and I've never gone skiing. I water ski a lot and I think skiing would be so much fun, but I've never even done it. So the second one is really just anything like spontaneous or stuff like that. Like I watched the Yes Theory and like they do like spontaneous stuff and like go to random countries and stuff. I think that would be so cool. You just have like the freedom to do that. I think that'd be really cool. Next question. I just wrote down pets ? And I think the question was like something like about the pets you had while you were growing up, but I'm still growing up because I'm still a kid. So the only really pet, like real pet that I've had is my dog who I have right now. His name is PK for Penalty Kick. You guys have probably seen him in my vlogs. PK! Definitely isn't gonna come because I think he's possessed by a ghost. I put up a So that's my dog. Next question. What are some small things that make your day better? Okay, so I feel like there's a lot of just like little things that people do that would make my day so much better. Like just cute things. Like having like a teacher like to say a joke and like you laugh and you have like that connection, which is like weird but like sweet, and it's like and, like makes me happy. Or just like someone opening up a door for me, or someone like smiling at me in the hallway, someone like saying hi to me in the hallways or something like that. I think that'd be like, it's just sweet and it makes me happy. I don't know. Just like people being nice. That's sweet. I like that. That makes me happy. Next question. Favorite band / artist. I feel like this is a pretty obvious question because it's literally right there. The Beatles. Love the Beatles. I don't know. Just sorry if you think I'm basic, but... Okay, next question. What's your ideal way to spend your weekend? Hanging out with my friends and like doing fun stuff. Like anything where I'm doing stuff and I'm occupied and busy and I like get to have fun with people, that's my favorite thing. And that's kind of the reason why I vlog and stuff, because I like doing stuff with my friends and like just recording that. Next question. What's something you would like to do the old-fashioned way? My camera just did it again. It like turned off and then went back into photo and then like flipped around, and it scares me. I'm scared. What is going on? You know what? Whatever. There's just a ghost in my house. That's fine. I can live with that. Continuing on, what's something you want to do the old-fashioned way? This goes along with me talking about like my favorite piece of clothing. I love fashion, and I think it would be so cool if we could like dress, I guess like just like girls fashion. Also, I feel like a lot of things now, like this is so generic, but like how people talk on like Snapchat and stuff like that, like I like that, but I wish there was more like you had to hang out, because then it would also like give teenagers the freedom to go hang out with people. Back then it's like they'd be more like give you freedom, because like, oh, that's the only way you can hang out with guys or like talk to guys is like to hang out with them, like actually hang out with them, and then you actually create a connection. But I also like Snapchat because it's like you can talk more. This next question. What's something you're interested in? What is something you are interested in that most people haven't heard of / find weird? I feel like I have a lot of hobbies that people find weird. Like I don't do this as much, but people found it weird. I used to knit like a lot. Like knit.
What other way of knitting is there? Like obviously knit. Like that's the only way of knitting.
But I don't know, people found that weird, but it was just fun for me. Another thing that I do that people might find weird is like I find weird videos on the internet or stuff like that. Like I watch kind of different things that people might find weird. Like there's two different categories that I like to watch a lot, other than like my normal stuff that I watch. And the first is like there's like these two guys that I watch. I totally forgot their names. If I find them, I'll like put their thing up there. But they go underwater and they like search for stuff in like rivers and stuff like that, and like find cool stuff that people lose in rivers. I don't know, it's kind of interesting for me. And the other one is I like to watch different documentaries or people talking about their diseases or conditions or stuff like that. The one that I watch a lot of right now, that I've been watching a lot of, is DID, which is I think it stands for, I'll put it up on the screen, but I think it's dissociative identity disorder. I think that's what it is. I watched those, or different documentaries I've watched a lot in the past of conditions and stuff like that. DID, I'll give you a quick rundown actually, because it's really interesting to me and you might want to watch more about it, and you can go watch different people talk about it because those are really interesting. But DID is basically how it's like represented in the movie Switch, but it's not like that because people aren't actually like mean and stuff like that. That's usually not what an alter is like. But it's where a person has different alters or personalities living inside of them, and then they come out and they will just be different people. And a lot of people are skeptics of it because it's like, oh no, how do you have a different person living inside of you? But it's actually proven, because people, like different alters, will have different allergies or different like things wrong with them. Like it's just really weird, but also so interesting. So a person could have like a magical alter or fantasy or stuff like that, and they're all caused by, it's like dark because it's all caused by trauma that the host, so the host is the person who actually was born, the host had in their younger life. So it's kind of sad, but it's so interesting. I'll link a couple channels if you guys want to go watch it, because it's really interesting and I think you guys should. Next question. Best thing that ever that happened to you last week? Last week well, technically last week because it's Sunday, we had Thanksgiving and like Thanksgiving break, but I feel like really just, it could have been even like a small thing of a person who I want to talk to and stuff in the halls, like saying hi to me maybe or something. That sounds kind of weird, but maybe something like that, I'd assume. I don't really know. Next question. How different was your life a year ago? I'd say really different. I'd say I think that my life wasn't that different, but if I really think about it, I think it actually was pretty different, since last year, in school, my life was really good and stuff like that, and I just didn't even realize it because of how much anxiety I have. I have a lot of anxiety, just throwing that out there, but I didn't even realize it. I had great teachers, and I wish I would have appreciate. I swear to God, my camera turned around again. I'm going to cry. I'm scared. Anyways, going back to the question, yeah, I feel like my life, I had a lot of anxiety, and so I didn't really realize how good school was for me. It honestly was good too, but it was just the little things that triggered myself so much, and I hated that. Also, just in a sense of how much I cared of what people thought of me. I cared so much. I dressed good, and or not dressed good, but just dressed in a way that I thought people would like, and I would be this certain person, when now I realize I really don't have to be that, and I can dress in weird clothes, and I could do different things and stuff that, maybe guys don't like, or maybe certain people find it weird, but I don't care, and the real people who actually like me for me are going to be my friends, and that's the best way to live, I guess. That was kind of weird, but I don't know. Moving on, next question. What are you absolutely determined to do? I'd say the biggest thing that I want to do is really just, this is weird. My biggest goal in life that I've had for a while is to open up a bakery. That's something that I really want to do. I think that would be so cool. And I think it would be so cool to open up one now, because but people think that's unrealistic, but in reality, my friend Grace, her and her mom have a store here in our town, and it's really cute, and I don't know, I feel like it wouldn't be that hard to do, but also at the same time it's a lot of work, and I would have to keep it up, and it would bring a lot of stress to my life, but I would love to do that. Or even just in the future, just for the next generation, because I want it to be a place to hang out, and even for the next generation I would do it. So I don't know, I really want to do that in my life, so I'd say that's the main thing that I'm determined to do. Also something really cheesy, because I want to find love and a person that I will love forever, which that sounds dumb. I'm probably gonna cut that out. I'm sorry for that. Ew, I hated that. Ugh. Anyways, next question. What's the best compliment you've received? It was probably just something little even. I think this is a really good thing to end off on though, is because I think we should be more loving in our society, because there's a lot of hate, but even just, okay, that makes me so happy if we have love. It was probably just something small of a person saying that my hair looked nice, or someone that I don't even really know but complimenting me on something. I think that's really sweet. Oh, I wanted to mention this. Forgot. Going back, we're gonna go back up the list because I just remembered something. What are some small things that make your day better? So, I said a person saying hi to me in the hallways or something like that, but honestly, for me personally, my day, you could make my day so easily by walking with me in the hallways. That is something that I love. I guess I have a couple people who I will walk to with certain classes if we have a class together, but if you just really walk with me and have a good conversation with me, that would make me so happy. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you have a wonderful week. Yeah, peace out, broskies.